Okay, welcome in. I know that there's probably some questions and some things you guys want to talk about with what's coming up this week, but just quick recap of where we are. But before I do that, I want to extend a congratulations to Coach Cam Hill. A lot of you guys know Coach Hill. He and his wife Jess had a beautiful baby last week, so we've got a nice addition to our family. She's prettier than any of the coaches, I know that, and any of the players we got. So we're happy for Coach and Jess, and certainly look forward to seeing her at games. Last week was a busy week for us. We went, last time we would have talked would have been after the Park Hill South game, and then we had 3 games at the North Kansas City tournament. Won a close one against Oak Park on a last second. Robbie Hansen 3. Great comeback, down by 8 in the second half. Did a nice job, fight back in it, and then they missed free throw, 50-49. Ran a play out of a free throw miss, and Nick Coleman made a really good decision, unselfish decision to throw it to Robbie, and got a good look. And then that was Tuesday night. Wednesday night played Park Hill South in the semifinal, and headed at 35-30 in the third quarter, right where we needed to be, and then it just kind of got away from us. They went 15-8 on a little run, and just kind of kept it at about 8, 10, 12 the rest of the night. Ended up losing by 11, and then we played Friday versus North Kansas City, and that was an awful experience, and we got kicked pretty good. So good news is the game's over, nobody got hurt, and we'll get a chance to play this week. Get back into conference. With conference, we've got Raytown tonight on the road, terrific opponent, just really good team. And then we play Liberty on Friday here in the Coaches versus Cancer game. So some neat things will go on that night with a couple of videos to recognize and have some tributes for people impacted by cancer, have an opportunity for fans and students to get involved in that. Then also have an opportunity to fundraise. There'll be a pregame dinner that Chick-fil-A will put on, where all the proceeds Chick-fil-A's graciously will donate back to the school so we could put towards Coaches versus Cancer. And then we'll play a basketball game against a heck of a team in a game that I'm sure a lot of people are looking forward to. So with that, turn it over to you all.
After seeing the strengths and weaknesses from last season, what are you guys doing to prepare for the season?
Well, this team's so new, Morgan, that I'm still learning them. I'm still trying to figure them out too. So, you lose Mike, and I say Mike in singular because of what he did to impact the game. But what gets lost is all the other experience and toughness those guys had that we lost. The Bradens and Wansings and Burns and Matt Longs and Quentin Sandifords and Joe Berries and all those guys. And what they gave us was just so much that this team we're learning too. So what we're getting is some inconsistency, but that's to be expected with a team who's only played 12, 13, 14 games now. We're at 15. So hopefully the ebb and flow of the season starts to level out a little bit more and we can see more consistent play.
What differences have you seen from the beginning of the season to now?
Well, I've seen guys put in different spots. So early on, I think we were just trying to figure some things out, let some guys play a little bit. Now that we're starting to get guys in different roles, I think that what I'm seeing is something that I've got to try to figure out more of. So I'm seeing it and I'm observing it, but I don't know if it's concrete and what I want it to be yet. So we played really good basketball to start the year. We haven't played great ball as of late, so I'm trying to figure out what the connection is there. But I think that's just part of a team and going through a season. So the season's been up and down, but we still have everything left that we want to accomplish, so we got to try to find the balance of playing our best here the last couple months.
How do you plan on defending Liberty's point guard Jalen Lewis on Friday night?
Well, I mean, Jalen's terrific. I mean, he's as good a player as there is in Kansas City. We have a plan for how we're going to defend him. Whether or not we can do it, I don't know. So, like, when you see a player as good as Jalen, you got to decide. You got to decide what you want to do with them, because you aren't going to stop them. But what you can do with them is try to slow them down, disrupt them a little bit. But you know, that kid's such a good player, such a good worker that, you know, he's going to score 1,000 points midway through his junior year. And you know, you have to be a heck of a player and have quite an accomplished career to score 1,000 points. But to do it midway through your junior year is an illustration for how dominant he can be offensively. But then the thing that probably gets lost in them, Grace, and I don't want to, you know, turn the question too much, but, you know, Jalen is phenomenal, one of the best players in the city. They got other really good players too that are playing really well. Clayton's playing really well, and then, you know, I can go on and on about the way the other guys are playing too, the shots they're hitting. So Jalen is really good. The team knows Jalen's really good, and then the other guys are supporting him really well. So he's going to be he'll be a handful.
This is the first time that Liberty will be in our field house. How does that change the mood for this Friday?
Yeah, you know, I thought about that. I don't know. So the field house is a special place to play, and people love coming in to play in it. I got to imagine how excited Liberty's going to be to come in and play it, and how much our guys are looking forward to playing in it. Our crowd has always given us quite a lift. They've given us energy and excitement and enthusiasm, and I know they'll bring a crowd too. But you know, the records and the way that we've played in the field house, you know, over the last 50 games we've played in the field house, we've won 40 of them. So what that tells me is if you're 40-10, you know, that is a place that you're able to have success. Now, the past success isn't a guarantee of the future success, but the fact that they're having to come in here and we're having to play it on our home court, hopefully, if anything, gives our players some comfort to know that they're familiar with the gym, that they know the crowd will be, you know, loud and supportive. But it's just going to be a blast and a heck of an atmosphere for a high school basketball game.
Since you've had experience coaching with Coach Sturts for years, how does it feel coaching your team against him for once?
Yeah, so I hate it. I really don't like coaching against him, playing against him. So I don't have any opportunity that I have here if not for Coach. So the way he took care of me, the friendship that we have, like, there's nothing that I can accomplish here at Liberty North without this love and support that Coach gave me. So while it might be a neat storyline, you know, that I worked for him and now coach against him, or that it's Liberty North, I don't like playing and coaching against him because of the respect I have for him, because I know that one of us is going to lose in the game that we play, and I hate that because I know how much losing eats at each of us. But a lot of the opportunities that I've had here in this town are Roger's directly responsible for.
Is the team doing anything differently this week to prepare for the game against Liberty?
No, we're not. We're just trying to not get beat by 40 again like we did on Friday. That wasn't very fun. So as long as we can get a little bit better from that, then I think we'll be all right. No, I mean, you know, the deal about playing Liberty that gets everybody so excited is obviously the quote rivalry that it is. And so when you have a rivalry like that, your question is spot on. Are you doing anything different? And my answer is no. As a coach, I'm not doing anything different to prepare. But I know that it's different for our players, you know, and I know that it's different for the crowd, and I know it's different for the conversations that are going on. So that is different enough. I don't need to make it more than what it is. The reality of it is they're a really good basketball team that if we don't prepare the right way as we always need to, and if we don't play the way and play well, you know, they are a very good team that we're going to have our hands full with. So they have our attention always. They always have our attention, and they have the last 2 years in the district championship game with the season on the line. You know, that's a lot of pressure to perform. But coming in here and playing as well as they are and as good as they are, you know, we'll be ready to play, and it should be a heck of an atmosphere and a heck of a game. With that, I'll wrap it up. Appreciate everybody coming in this morning. We're excited for this week. We're excited to get in conference play, get on a regular Tuesday, Friday schedule, and probably as much as anything, we're excited to be home. We haven't played a home game since December 13th. And while it's been 6 weeks, it feels like 6 months because we've played quite a few games away from here. So our players are excited to be back here. I'm excited to be back, and we'll be excited to welcome Liberty on Friday for what's sure to be a heck of a game.